Let me ask you this important question. As we know, imposter syndrome is real. We all feel it, right? And the question is usually, do you believe in imposter syndrome? And people say, yes, it's real. So believe in yourself. Yeah. And then we send children to their homes, or we send our friends to their environments, and they are like, just believe in myself. But what do I need to do to get there? So let me ask you, how do you address imposter syndrome?
Well, I think I often felt it, but I didn't know there was a label of imposter syndrome till probably 2.5 years ago. And, you know, when I first heard of the term, I thought that is like the perfect way to describe it, is imposter syndrome, because it's that belief that you are not good enough, right? Or that, you know, why am I here? Who am I? And I still say that sometimes. I still say that to myself. Well, who am I to fill in the blank, do this, or have this opportunity, or to speak to different people? And I think one thing that really has helped me is I work with somebody who so I worked on staff development before, and we had to do presentations and all that. And one thing she would always say to me is, you're just sharing your story, right? We have, you know, I worked in learning technology. So my job was to support teachers and principals in helping them move forward in integrating technology with curriculum. And so I knew a little bit more than them because I just had more experience. And so it's really telling myself, who am I? Well, I am a person just like you, but I have more experience, and this is my story. I'm sharing my story, and I am on a different journey than you. And so there are many times that I've been sitting in a panel with many educators that I admire with doctorate degrees, and they're superintendents, or they're all principals. And, you know, that initial feeling of, oh, I don't have a doctorate degree, or who am I? Why am I sitting at this table? And then I have to, you know, like I said, I talk to myself. So I have to kind of remind myself, no, I am on my own journey. At some point, they were in the position that I am too. And that is okay. I have other people that believe in me and have offered me this place at this table. And sometimes this is a message that I share with my children too, is that sometimes you have to lean on the belief that other people have in you. Right? That I lean on the belief that other people have in me until I start believing in myself too. And another thing is I had to learn how to be my own biggest cheerleader, to kind of talk to myself like, you got this. You're just sharing your story. And, you know, there are many pieces to my story, just like I've learned from so many other educators and so many other people. They have their story. And whoever is meant to hear my story and to have my story resonate with, that's who I'm going to make an imprint on their heart. And I don't have to worry about trying to reach everybody through my message. And then just when I start to feel nervous, then I remind myself, like, this is something that Simon Sinek shares, is the feelings that you have for nervous and excited are the same. Physiologically, they are the same. And so I remind myself, well, I've actually been trying to train myself for the last dozen years. Okay, I'm not nervous. I'm just excited. And I'm excited to share my story. And that works every time. So when there are, you know, 300 people in a Zoom room, or there's people that are meeting for the first time, like the team that I'm coaching for the first time, or talking to the parents, or whoever it is, I am excited to start a new journey with you, because I have the blessing to have new relationships and to learn from other people and to be enriched by their relationship with me. And so when you think of it that way, I get excited, right? Because I know my life is going to be better because I'm meeting you or getting to speak to you for the first time. And it's the possibility and opportunities to build new connections too, that just make me feel excited. So I think all these pieces together really help me overcome imposter syndrome. And, I am a collection of all my experiences and memories and the learning of all the other people that I've had the blessing to learn from. And if I make a mistake, that is okay too, because I know I'm going to learn from it, right? I don't have to be perfect. And I think that's another piece too. I don't have to be perfect when I am speaking or in a space where I don't feel like I belong or I don't feel like I compare. And that comparisonitis is not good for me or anybody else, right?
Amen. Amen. I have to tell you this. I'm definitely going to tweet this quote. I am a collection of all my memories. What a profound thing to say. Thank you so much, Livia.
Thank you.
Being successful